Hi, I'm John, and this is round 2 of season 2 of my F1 23 career mode series. And in this part we'll be racing on the Jeddah Corniche circuit in Saudi Arabia. Alright, here we are in Jeddah, and off the back of a great start to the season in Bahrain, where I scored a podium, second place, and that was a great race. Felt like everything went our way there, so let's hope that trend keeps going. The news going into this weekend is that Carlos Sainz has been diagnosed with appendicitis and will require surgery, so unfortunately he won't be able to race this weekend. So that means that Ferrari's reserve driver Oliver Behrman is gonna step up and take Carlos's place in the second Ferrari. So yeah, it's gonna be exciting to see how Oliver is gonna perform in his first ever F1 weekend. The weather for the weekend seems to be dry. We might see some clouds at the end of the race, but don't think there's any chance of rain. So let's jump into qualifying and see how we perform. Alright, let's hit the track and get a lap on board. Felt like I could definitely push more in some corners, but a decent banker lap. 2/10 faster than Alex, that's nice. I guess we're good to wait it out till the end and go out and put one last lap in at the end. I hit the wall. Yeah, that's on me. I hit the wall.
With qualifying finished, it's time to remind ourselves once again of our top three: Verstappen, Leclerc and George Russell. With qualifying complete, all that remains now is the main event. We'll be live and uninterrupted for the Grand Prix tomorrow, so make sure you join us then.
Alright, P10 in the end. Yeah, I couldn't improve on my second and final run. I hit the wall on the first sector and yeah, that was about it. But yeah, P10 starting just within the points and ahead of my teammates, so yeah, I guess I can still be reasonably happy with this, but yeah, I think I probably could have improved on my initial time, but yeah, just couldn't get the lap together. But yeah, should still give us a good chance at the race, so yeah, let's see what happens in the race.
We've got fast sweeping corners under the lights and 20 racers all ready to write their name into the quickly growing history of the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. So let's take a look at the topographical map of the Jeddah Street Circuit. As you can see, a number of challenging corners for the drivers to master here. We'll see just how much the teams have benefited from their time spent in practice this weekend. And like many street circuits, this track has the potential to punish drivers that get it wrong. Let's hope we avoid any safety cars today. It's time to take a look at our starting grid for today's race. World champion Max Verstappen starts from pole position, and it's Charles Leclerc in P2. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Russell, Perez, Oscar Piastri, Norris, Behrman, Hulkenberg, Stroll, McLaren, Hamilton, Fernando Alonso, Ricciardo, Albon, Bottas, Gasly, Tsunoda, Ocon, Magnussen and Zhou Guanyu. Which of these talented drivers will come out on top today? Anthony Davidson joins me once again in the commentary box, and it's fantastic to have you with us here, but I'm curious, as a man with experience out on the track, How do you stop those pre-race nerves from becoming overwhelming when you're lining up on the grid?
Well, I imagine they'll be starting to feel the adrenaline as they anticipate the rundown into turn 1, a bit like preparing to go into battle. The unknown situation will bring nerves, but that's a good thing. It will keep them focused on the moment and on their surroundings as we build towards the start of the Grand Prix.
Alright, so 9 laps on the mediums and another 9 laps on the hards. Seems good. Let's do it. There's some debris flying. Someone in front definitely has damage. Seems like Leclerc. It's pretty dangerous. Full race updates.
That's 8th place, you're in 8th place. Okay, Hulkenberg just ahead. Push, push. Less than a second separates you. They're on fresh mediums. That's Hamilton behind. Okay, the gap is less than a second. They're on fresh mediums. Okay, gap to leader, 9.2 seconds. Your pit window will be open in 7 laps time. Okay, 17 laps to go now.
Copy. Teammate status.
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 1.3 seconds. They're on fresh mediums. They're in 11th. And the time last lap was a 1:42.2.
Copy.
DRS is being enabled this lap. We can use DRS when you're within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone.
Yep. Hulkenberg just locked up in front of me.
Let's use overtake and burn off some of this energy.
How do I make it past these guys? I need to commit.
Nice move, good job.
Yep. What are the yellows for?
VSC deployed. The virtual safety car has been deployed. We need to keep a positive delta here. Slow down and maintain a positive delta. Right, the virtual safety car has just been deployed due to a build-up of stopped cars on the track. Watch your pace.
Copy. 2V box. Full race updates.
You sat in P8, well done. And that's Hulkenberg ahead of you now. Okay, here's the gap that we're trailing the car ahead by. 2.0 seconds. They're on old mediums. Piastri's behind you now. Less than a second separates you. They're on old mediums. The distance to the leader is 20.5 seconds. Okay, VSC ending. We're going green. Maintain positive delta until the green flags. There's been an incident on track, but officials aren't looking to push for a safety car right now. Just be careful. Make use of the overtake button and see what you can do.
Yep, I've got this. Was a bit riskier than I would have liked. close. Pit stop information.
Okay, 1 stop to go. Just 1 stop left in this strategy. Okay, your pit window opens next lap.
Copy.
Okay, we want you to pit this lap, so push now, push.
Yep. Nice work, guys.
Up to speed now, let's get some heat into those tyres.
Copy. Teammate status.
Our gap to the car in front is 1.7 seconds. Gap to your teammate behind is 6.9 seconds. Okay, they're on fresh hards. Your last lap time was a 1 minute 54.5.
What position are they in? Full race update.
And you've got P7, 7th place. Stroll ahead. Okay, gap ahead is 1.7 seconds. Okay, they're on fresh hards. Alonso behind you now. Okay, the gap is less than a second. Okay, they're on old hard tyres. Okay, so gap to the leader is 23.9 seconds. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now. Okay, 7 laps to go.
Yep.
Our teammate by 8.4 seconds.
Driver in front.
Stroll is ahead of you, and gap to the car in front is 1.0 seconds. Okay, they're on old hard tyres. Their tyres are 3 laps old. Time last lap was a 1:33.8. We're gaining by around 0.2 per lap. Keep going.
Yep. Almost lost it.
And that's just 5 laps of fuel remaining.
Teammate status.
Gap to your teammate behind is 10.8 seconds. Okay, they're on old hard tyres, and the time last lap was a 1 minute 34.6.
Position.
Right, we've got enough fuel for 3 more laps.
Full race update.
That's P7 now. P7. Stroll ahead. Less than a second separates you. Okay, they're on old hard tyres. That's Alonso behind. Okay, they're on old hard tyres. Our gap to first place is 27.8 seconds. Your pit window is open. Pit window currently open. Come on, just 3 laps to go. 3 laps.
Oh, I looked
There's
up.
a new strategy available on the MFD.
Yeah, I've got a puncture. Fuck me. That's my bad.
Okay, right rear tyre's gone. You've shredded the tyre.
Yeah.
Okay, there's been an incident on track resulting in loose debris. Fortunately, the marshals have managed to clear it up in time, and there are so far no plans for a safety car. Okay, mate, that's it. Go, go, go. Perfect job from you and the crew there, mate. We're delighted with that. That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops. Let's go. The car behind by 4.4 seconds.
Teammate status.
Gap to your teammate ahead is 20.4 seconds. Okay, they're on old hard tyres. They're in 11th. Your last lap time was a 1:35.9.
I got on the curb. Oh, what a terrible way to end the race. That's on me. That's my bad.
Okay, we've only got 1 lap of fuel remaining.
Would have been nice to get some points, but yeah, got too greedy.
And that's the end of the race. We'll see you in Parc Fermé.
Yep.
And that brings the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix to a close as we reflect on the team's impressive performance today. Tell me, Ant, how do you think they were able to deliver such an incredible result today?
I really feel the track layout combined with the track temperatures we saw today suited their car. These cars come alive when the tyres are just at the right temperature, and the driver did a great job managing that as well. They just look so comfortable out there. It's like anything, it always looks so easy when it all just clicks.
Red Bull are our winners today after showcasing some incredible driving. There's been a huge push from them lately to stay competitive with the other teams, and they're certainly proving themselves. So let's see what effect this result has had on the drivers' standings. George Russell takes the lead of the Drivers' Championship. Well, after an incredible day of racing, who was your driver of the day, Ant?
Often my go-to would be a driver who's managed to pull off an especially impressive feat during the race. However, in this instance, I was more impressed by Max Verstappen's solid, clean driving throughout the event.
Let's move on to the constructors. Mercedes move to the top of the table. Meanwhile, Ferrari have improved their position. A strong weekend for them as they fight their way towards the top. Well, what an end to another fantastic weekend of racing. Thanks to everyone who joined us, and we'll see you for the next one.
Okay, yeah, a shame to end the race the way that it did, but yeah, it happens, it's racing. Obviously went for the move into the last corner against Stroll on lap 16, and yeah, just locked up while diving down the inside, and Stroll just turned into me. I guess he had the right to, so yeah, lost my front wing and it went under my right rear tire, so I got a puncture from that, and yeah, that was my race done. It's a shame when fighting for P6, could have at least finished in P7 or P8, so yeah, feel like I just threw away a couple of points, but yeah, that happens, it's racing. But it was nice to see that Oliver Bearman had a great debut. It's only the second race of the season, but he is now the highest scoring Ferrari driver at the moment in the standings. And yeah, I mean, I guess Carlos and Charles have had very bad luck, both in Bahrain and Charles in here as well, so seems to be a habit of Ferrari that they don't get off to a good start, but yeah, happy for Ollie, and I'm sure we'll see more of him in the future. But yeah, not our weekend. Things could have gone a lot better, or well, mainly it was my fault. Made a mistake and paid the price for it, so yeah, at least Alex finished 10th, so scored a point for the team and for himself, so yeah. But yeah, thanks for watching, like the video if you liked it, and subscribe to stay tuned for more.